International Queen 2025.
What you do, you are the thunder and I'm the lightning, and I love the way you know who you are, and to me it's exciting when you know it's meant to be. Everything comes naturally, it comes naturally. Baby, baby. To express yourself, it's all your own, and I can't tell. It comes naturally. It comes naturally. It comes naturally. And it takes my breath away. You are the thunder and I'm the lightning. I love the way you know who you are, and to me it's exciting when you know it's meant you with me, baby. Everything comes naturally, it comes naturally, baby, baby. It comes
Miss International Queen Brazil, Isabella Pamplona. Miss International Queen Chile, Regina Vervier. Miss International Queen China, Whisper Lü. Miss International Queen Colombia, Valeria Palacio. Miss International Queen Cuba, Olivia Loren. Miss International Queen Czech Republic, Martina Sobkova. Miss International Queen Ecuador, Reina Luna Morocho Vega. Miss International Queen Indonesia, Kesia Lee. Miss International Queen Japan, Mina Amamatsu. International Queen Laos 나는 인도원 전탄세사 Miss International Queen Malaysia Cleo Ambrose Miss International Queen Mexico, Alana Cordero. Miss International Queen Myanmar, MJ. Miss International Queen Nicaragua, Tiffany Colaman. Miss International Queen Peru, Leslie Quispe. Miss International Queen Philippines, Patricia Lorenzo Diaz. Miss International Queen Puerto Rico, Leanne Nicole Seda. Miss International Queen Taiwan, Republic of China, Tiffany Queen. Miss International Queen Thailand, Piakorn Hong Kong. Miss International Queen Turkey, Elif Nilay. Miss International Queen USA, Midori Monet. Miss International Queen Venezuela, Ashlyn Pia Garcia. Miss International Queen Vietnam, Ha Tam Yuk.
It goes
hosts for tonight, Chalaita Jirapa and Luke Ishikawa.
We ride.
Miss International Queen Brazil, Isabella Pamplona.
But light in the bare feet on the sacred stone. I walk through fire, I walked alone. Carry pain in silent hands, but still I dance, still I stand. Gold in my skin, roots in the ground, lost in the noise, till I find
Miss International Queen Chile, Regina Gervier.
everyone that overcame. Don't need a throne to shine. This peace of mind. You feel our presence near when we breathe the world here. We are queens of
Miss International Queen China, Whisper Lu.
grace in ourselves, truth in our eyes. No diamonds or stars could define our worth. We were born from strength. We're queens of the earth. Queens of the earth. I've seen the storms, I've known the still.
Miss International Queen Colombia, Valeria Palacio.
But I wear my scars like woven lace. Quiet fire wrapped in grace. I sing for the ones who broke but healed, who carry wounds they never reveal. You can try to dim my light, but you can't stop the soul in flight.
Miss International Queen Cuba, Olivia Loren. Miss International Queen Czech Republic, Martina Sokova. Miss International Queen Ecuador, Reina Luna Morocho Vega.
Carry pain in silent hands, but still I dance. Gold in my skin, roots in the ground, lost in the noise till I found my sound. There's beauty over everyone that overcame.
Queen Indonesia, Kesia Lee. Miss International Queen Japan, Mina Amamatsu.
I've seen the storms among the still. I'm faith with love and I will. But I want my scars like woven lace. Fire wrapped in grace. I sing for the ones who overcame. Who carry
Miss International Queen Laos, Tanu Indawong Tantan Setsa.
you can try. But you can't stop the soul in We rise with voices of love, like rivers flowing slow. Our crowns are made of love. We reign from deep above. We are queens.
Miss International Queen Malaysia, Cleo Ambrose.
Truth in our eyes, no diamonds or swords could define our worth. We were born from daughters of nations, daughters of stars. Heroic time, embrace the storm, from dust to divine. We rise in rebirth,
Miss International Queen Mexico, Alana Cordero.
on the sacred stone. Carry pain in silent hands, but still I dance. Still I stand. Gold in my skin, roots in the ground, lost in the noise till I found my sound.
Miss International Queen Myanmar, MJ.
From every woman who overcame. Don't need a throne to shine. I burn this peace of mind. You feel our presence near when we breathe the world here. We are queens.
Miss International Queen Nicaragua, Tiffany Colaman.
Queens of the I've seen the storms, I've known the still.
Miss International Queen Peru, Leslie Kbank.
My scars like woven lace. Fire wrapped in grace. I sing for the one
Taiwan, Republic of China, Tiffany Queen.
Roots in the ground, lost in the noise, till I found my sound. I'm not just beauty, I'm a name. Every woman wants Don't need a throne to shine. I've earned this peace of mind. You feel our presence.
Miss International Queen Thailand, Piyakon Thongthong.
We are queens of the earth, hearts full of skies, raising us
Miss International Queen Turkey, Elif Nilay.
I've seen the storms of no dust. Found faith where my will. My scars like gold violets. Quiet fire wrapped in grace. I sing for the ones who grow but heal. Who carry wounds they never reveal.
Miss International Queen USA, Midori Monet.
But you can't stop the soul in flight. We rise with voices low, like rivers strong and slow. Our crowns are made of love. We reign from deep above. We are queens of
Miss International Queen Venezuela, Ashlyn Pia Garcia.
Embrace the storm from dusk to dawn. We rise and rebirth shine.
Miss International Queen Vietnam, Ha Tan Yu.
Carry pain in silent hands, but still I dance, still I stand. Roots in the ground, lost in the noise, till I found
looking absolutely stunning in their evening gowns. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we are going to reveal who is going to be the top 12 finalists.
ประตูน้ำการแพทย์คลินิก
The M District. One City Hospital. Convention and Exhibition Group. Woodlands Hotel and Resort Pattaya. Miss International Queen Live Telecast will be back in 5 minutes.
การถ่ายทอดสดการประกวด Miss International Queen จะกลับมา
Miss International Queen Brazil, Isabella Pamplona. Miss International Queen Cuba, Olivia Loren. Miss International Queen Ecuador, Reina Luna Morocho Vega. Miss International Queen Japan, Mina Hamamatsu. Miss International Queen Laos, Diamond in the Wall, Jantan Zetsa. Queen Philippines, and Patricia Lorenzo Diaz. Miss International Queen Thailand, Piakon Hong Kong. Miss International Queen USA, Midori Moe. Miss International Queen Venezuela, Ashlyn Pia Garcia. Miss International Queen Vietnam, Ha Tan Yu.
Now, make some noise for our top 12 finalists! Don't they just look so hot and sexy in their swimwear and shoes from JoJo Games? Now, we're gonna take a small break from all of this excitement, okay? And we're gonna go to this amazing hut from Chiang Mai with Amazing Thailand. And now, it's another exciting moment because the results of the top 6 finalists are in our hands right now. So, in no particular order, we'll begin the announcement with Miss USA!
And
finalists.
for Miss International Queen 2025. So please give another warm round of applause to the rest of the ladies on stage. You will forever be in our hearts.
Thank you so much. Alright, now it is time for question selection round. One question. And Miss USA has chose question number 4. Listen carefully. Once again, you've got only 30 seconds to answer. The world is experiencing economic disparities, inflation, and rising costs of living in many places. How could you survive and inspire people to overcome this hardship? Would you like me to repeat that?
Please.
Okay, the world is experiencing economic disparities, inflation, and rising costs of living in many places. How could you survive and inspire people to overcome this hardship?
I want people to understand all across the world that life does get difficult. There are tough times. I myself have dealt with so many things, from suffering job losses, from being transgender, all the way to being homeless. I understand what it's like to not have that stability. But when you continue to work hard, strive for your goals, and never give up your hope, anything, you will hold.
And next up, Miss Philippines.
Choose
Question number. Your question. There is still many conflicts around the world. If you were crowned Miss International Queen, how would you use your platform to promote peace and international understanding? One more time. There is still many conflicts around the world. If you were crowned Miss International Queen, how would you use your platform to promote peace and international understanding?
Conflict starts in misunderstanding. Regardless of our differences, as Miss International Queen, I will promote the language of love, which is the universal language. Yes, we are different when it comes to races, beliefs, and culture, but always remember, true love, there is respect, and we will resolve any conflicts in life. Thank you.
Chosen question number 6.
and we have a translator. If your life, if you face a difficult time, what do you always tell yourself, or what do you always do to get through that difficult time? Once again, in your life, if you face a difficult time, what do you always tell yourself, and what do you always do to get through that difficult time?
Em xin phép được cho chị Như ạ. Trong cuộc sống của bạn sẽ có những lúc trải qua những khoảng thời gian khó khăn. Bạn luôn tự dặn lòng bản thân điều gì và sẽ làm gì để có thể vượt qua được khoảng thời gian khó khăn đó.
Tôi nghĩ rằng thì bất kỳ giới tính nào, bất kỳ độ tuổi nào thì cũng gặp khó khăn riêng. Nhưng quan trọng hơn hết là chúng ta không bỏ cuộc, chúng ta không nản chí và chúng ta luôn quyết tâm trong những lựa chọn của chính mình. Và bản thân tôi luôn theo đuổi những ước mơ, những hoài bão của riêng bản thân mình. Và tôi không bao giờ từ bỏ để ngày hôm nay tôi đứng đây tớt sáo Miss International Queen 2025. Tôi vô cùng tự hào và tôi muốn lan tỏa được sự ảnh hưởng tiếng nói của mình đến cộng đồng LGBT tại Việt Nam cũng như là trên toàn thế giới, rằng người chuyển giới xứng đáng được yêu, xứng đáng được sống là chính mình và xứng đáng được hạnh phúc. Transgender are not a concept. We are here, we are real, and we are worthy. Thank you.
Ultimately, that any gender, any ages always have their difficult times. But for myself, I always told myself that as a transgender, it's not to give up. Because I always believe in following your dream to make your success come true. And now, as Miss International Queen Vietnam standing on this stage, I want to express my ideal of resilience and not giving up. Because I do believe that all transgender around the world deserve to love and to be loved. Thank you.
And next up, Miss Ecuador. Question number 2. If you could change one thing in society today, what would it be and how would you begin that change? One more time. If you could change one thing in society today, what would it be and how would you begin that change?
We have a translator.
Ok. Se tu potessi cambiare qualcosa in questo mondo, cosa sarebbe e come faresti?
I believe change that brought her to the person. I believe it's the moment to incite in the future to the people, the child, the respect, tolerance, and love. Perhaps one word, equal and full love. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Miss Ecuador. Now, please welcome Miss Cuba. Please choose one question. And that is question number 1. If you are discriminated against, what can you do to stand up for yourself with pride? Once again, if you are discriminated against, what can you do to stand up for yourself with pride?
In hard moments, you must always rise above with elegance and class. You must teach others that it is not the way of violence that we fix things. It is with education. That starts at home. So if I'm discriminated against, I will stand up for myself with class. I will take myself out of the situation and try to escalate it with the authorities as measured. Thank you.
And finally, Miss Laos. Question number 5. In a world where gender inequality still persists, what is the most significant challenge facing women and girls today? And how would you use your platform to champion their rights? Once again, in a world where gender inequality still persists, what is the most significant challenge facing women and girls today? And how would you use your platform to champion their rights?
We have a translator. อยู่ในโลกที่ความบ่เท่าเทียมทางเพศยังคงมีอยู่ความท้าทายอันใดคือความท้าทายที่สุดสำหรับผู้หญิงและเด็กน้อยในมื้อนี้และเจ้าจะใช้เวทีนี้เพื่อเอาชนะความบ่เท่าเทียมนี้ได้แนวใดอีกครั้งหนึ่งในโลกที่ความบ่เท่าเทียมทางเพศยังคงมีอยู่และสิ่งที่ท้าทายที่สุดที่ผู้หญิงและเด็กน้อยกำลังเผชิญอยู่เมนหยังและเขาจะสามารถใช้แพลตฟอร์มนี้เวทีนี้เอาชนะเพื่อให้ได้สิ่งเหล่านั้นมาให้กับเจ้าได้อย่างไร
ตะนึงบอกตลอดว่าตะนึงมาประกวดเพื่อตะนึงต้องการแสงนาทีนี้ตะนึงต้องการเพื่อที่จะให้ไปได้ถึงความเท่าเทียมแห่งประเทศลาวแห่งทุกๆเพศทุกๆวัยตะนึงจะต่อสู้มันจนกว่าตะนึงจะเฮ็ดให้
Taning always said that she wants some spotlight to shine on her and to be here to be the one who promote the gender equality for Laos and for every woman and girls around the world.
ที่สำคัญถ้าเอาลงมือเฮ็ดมันก็จะบ่สำเร็จขอขอบใจ
And one more thing, if we don't start to do it, it will not be success. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Miss Lau. And these are the 6 questions and 6 answers from our top 6 finalists.
And when we come back, the result will show who will still be in the competition.
Olivia Lauren! Congratulations!
Congratulations to Miss Cuba. Now, once again, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together and welcome our top 6 finalists.
Ladies and gentlemen, it has been an incredible night so far, and only 6 queens are still in the running. And right now, it's time to narrow down the list even further.
Yes, because we're about to name the top 3 finalists. So let's wait no more, as I already have the name of the top 3 finalists in my hand. And the first queen to step closer to the crown is Miss Vietnam.
Joining the top 3 finalists is Miss Cuba!
And finally, joining our top 3 finalists is Miss USA.
Ladies and gentlemen, your top 3 finalists for Miss International Queen 2025. And please give a big round of applause for the rest of the ladies on stage who are forever winners in our hearts.
We love you all. Love you all.
And now, for the top 3 finalists, each of you will be asked the exact same question. While one contestant is answering, the others will be wearing soundproof headphones. This is your final word. You have 30 seconds to answer this question.
And we will start one by one. Are you ready? Miss Vietnam, could you please step forward? All right. Listen carefully.
Sometimes our greatest growth comes after a fall. What has been your biggest failure? And what has been the biggest learning experience from that? Once more. Sometimes our greatest growth comes after a fall. What has been your biggest failure? And what has been the biggest learning experience from that?
We have a translator.
Em xin phép dịch cho chị Như ạ. Đôi khi sự trưởng thành lớn nhất lại đến từ sau một lần vấp ngã. Đâu là thất bại lớn nhất của bạn và bạn đã rút ra được bài học kinh nghiệm lớn nào từ điều đó?
Tôi nghĩ rằng thì bất kỳ trong chúng ta thì đều có những lựa chọn sai lầm, nhưng điều quan trọng hơn hết là sau khi vấp ngã chúng ta phải đứng dậy, chúng ta phải tìm ra mục tiêu cho chính mình và phấn đấu cố gắng cái mục tiêu đó. Và một cậu bé sống một cuộc quê nghèo với bà nội Và ngày hôm nay đứng tại đây, tôi vô cùng tự hào với top 3 Miss International Queen năm 2025. Và tôi muốn truyền cảm hứng cho những cậu bé, những bạn trong cộng đồng LGBTQ+ ở ngoài kia. Hãy tự tin, hãy cố gắng và đặt ra mục tiêu cho chính mình. Nếu bạn có thất bại thì bạn đừng bỏ cuộc, đừng nản chí. I did it and you can too. Chẳng làmได้คุณก็ทำได้
I do believe that every one of us have been made a wrong mistake, but which is more importantly is how we stand up after that and we find our goal in our life. Me, Han Tâm Như, Miss International Queen Vietnam, have lived in a poor hometown with my grandmother. But after all, I just want to stand up for all of you guys. And my biggest experiences after all is how to stand up and not giving up. And I want to stand by all the LGBT community to be confident, to love yourself, and to be who you are. Because at the end of the day, you will be your shit of life. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Vietnam. Next, please welcome Miss Cuba. You have 30 seconds to answer the question.
The final question is, sometimes our greatest growth comes after a fall. What has been your biggest failure, and what has been the biggest learning experience from that? One more time. Sometimes our greatest growth comes after a fall. What has been your biggest failure, and what has been the biggest learning experience from that?
Last year, I wanted to be a beauty queen, and I let other standards of beauty affect me. I put on a wig, I had my long hair, I covered my tattoos, but I didn't feel like me. Now, I accept myself, I love myself, and I respect myself. That is why I'm here with my own hair, showing you my heart, showing you my tattoos, showing you my skin.
Thank you, Miss Cuba. Next, please welcome Miss USA. You have 30 seconds to answer.
The final question is, sometimes our greatest growth comes after a fall. What has been your biggest failure, and what has been the biggest learning experience from that? One more time. Sometimes our greatest growth comes after a fall. What has been your biggest failure, and what has been the biggest learning experience from that?
My biggest failure in this life is being way too hard on myself. For all my life, I've strived to push for perfection, but perfection is something that does not exist. I have had to learn over time that it is okay to be exactly who you are. Not everything is perfect in this life. There are some things that you don't love, but with time and acceptance, you can always learn to love. That is what this life is about, taking the time to understand yourself, taking the time to give yourself that same love that you always deserved from your inner child to who you are now. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, your top 3 finalists for Miss International Queen 2025.
We are getting Queen of Marsono in Miss International Queen 2024.
Years ago, I was entrusted with a crown that carries more than beauty. It carries a purpose. My journey as Miss International Queen 2024 has been a journey of hard, courage, and the power to inspire. And this crown has shown me that true strength is not in appearance, but in our histories, our values, and our ability to live others with love and authenticity. To Kuna Lisa, thank you for creating this stage of dreams and empowerment, and for sustaining for 20 extraordinary years. Because of your vision, women from every corner of the world can stand tall, being thin, and shine where they're true. This legacy is not just a story, it is a light that we continue to guide the world. And of course, to each one part of the team of Miss International Queen, thank you for being there for us in each step of the competition. I really appreciate you and love you all. To the new queen, congratulations. May your life radiate far beyond this crown. May the values you hold ripple across the world, touching hearts, opening minds, and inspire change. Always remember, this crown is not only a symbol, but a promise to make the world brighter than we found it. And to everyone who has walked beside me, your love has been my guiding light, even in the darkest night. Through my raging self tonight, my mission continues to spread hope, courage, and the unshakable belief that when one of us rises, we all rise together. With all my love and gratitude, I am forever your Miss International Queen 2024 from Peru, Catalina Marzano.
Congratulations to Miss Vietnam, our second runner-up, Tom New. And finally, the moment has arrived. Only two ladies will have a chance to wear the crown. Role, and should the new Miss International Queen be unable to fulfill her duties, the first runner-up will take her place. So, good luck to both of you.
Miss International Queen is by Dr. Ted Babysit and gift voucher from One Tree Hospital, Plastic and Reconstructive Surgery Hospital. And now, Miss USA. Please take your first walk as Miss International Queen 2024.
Sponsors, Tourism Authority of Thailand, Amazing Thailand, Katuna Polyclinic by Dr. Ted Visit, Rights and Liberties Protection Department, Ministry of Justice, One City Hospital, Plastic and Reconstructive Surgery Hospital, Your Look, Your Future, Thailand Convention and Exhibition Bureau, Public Organization or TCEP,
Province, Chiang Mai Province, Chiang Mai Provincial Office of Tourism and Sports, Ministry of Tourism and Sports, Entry of the F District, Cozy Pattaya Wong Ahmad Beach, Thai AirAsia, Minor International Public Company Limited, Anantara Chiang Mai Resort, NH Bangkok Sukhumvit Boulevard, Milana Riverside Spa Resort Chiang Mai, Chatler, Peony, Banana IT, Studio 7, Monty and Riverside Hotel Bangkok, Chatrium Grand Bangkok, Holiday Inn Pattaya.
Hotel Barracuda Pattaya by Eaton, Long Beach Garden Hotel and Pavilion Pattaya, Muse by Maitini, Jojo Parias, ABC Journeys, Vilmong, Somo, Irankrit, Padarapuribun Kun, GL Gala Design, Medputi.
Oh, Sportswear, Bottom Up, Quinn, Asaba, The Parrot Bangkok, Moon Whale Sunset and Seaview Bar, Watara Offset, Pegasus Luggage, Handmade Pattaya.
Thai Mashe Restaurant, Pattaya's favorite destination for authentic Thai flavors, Lola Samra, Mediterranean Cafe, Artisan Gelato, CDS Event Management, and Tiffany Show Pattaya, crystallized a dream. And also, thank you for my very gorgeous gown by Angunia.
And thank you so much for my awesome suit from Button Up.
I'm Sarai Chatirapan.
And I am Luke Ishikawa. See you again next year at